For tourists, pubs are as much a part of England as the Queen or left side traffic. A visit is often part of the program. But the Brits are less and less driven to the local, of which are fewer and fewer there. Because more and more pubs in England are ringing the famous final order bell for the last time. Last orders, it says, not only for the count of guests, regardless of the pub itself. The number of pubs in England and Wales fell below 40,000 in the first half of the year. That was analyzed by property consultants Altus Group, and that they revealed that. That's 7,000 fewer than a decade ago, above all. Fewer bars than ever before. And the sharp decline is surprising. After that, pubs are seen as the soul of the community. There you will find both friends and family for a Sunday roast. There you will find colleagues and sports groups after work for a pint, or maybe two. It takes a long time to get through the crowds to the bar in central London on a Thursday afternoon for an after work beer. An English village is more likely to have a pub than a church or a shop. At least that's the impression of many tourists. A visit to the pub is also part of the program for many visitors. But these numbers now paint a different picture. It's quite dramatic. The pub dying began to prepare for a long time. The corona pandemic has only strengthened the trend, and the reasons are valid. The smoking ban, cheaper alcohol in the supermarket, or even changed drinking habits. And in addition, landlords complain about the beer taxes, which are among the highest in the world. And most recently, the two British railroads were hit by strikes. There were few commuters and nobody bumped through the inner cities. And that cost 25% of earnings, said Clive Watson, founder of London's City Pub Group. First of all, this amazing inflation, the business, it's all in the highest level in centuries. And the cost of energy and goods have exploded too. And according to the industry associations British Beer and Pub Association, British Institute of Innkeeping and UK Hospitality, only a good third, with 37% of the establishments, are profitable. If the industry has just weathered the toughest 2 years in living memory, we are now faced with a challenge of skyrocketing costs, said BBPA chief Emma McClarkin. Instead of leasing pubs, owners have them converted into apartments or offices. The areas are often centrally located and therefore extremely attractive. According to Altus figures, around 200 pubs in England and Wales have changed to that since the end of 2021 alone. And the industry is now demanding state aid again, also because corona support such as lower VAT rates and frozen commercial property taxes ended. It is vital that we get relief to ease that pressure, or we risk losing more pubs year after year, she said. And she said, if pub swings were to close, it would be a huge loss to the local community. The local think tank also appeared in spring 2021 on the central role of pubs for the community. A good chance for people who go to the pub if you want to lose yourself and just meet up with friends. In other words, loneliness and social isolation are avoided. Localists warned that if pubs were lost, especially in rural areas, this could endanger the social fabric of the state. And yeah, especially after the lockdowns and everything, people were happy to go out again, but obviously not enough, or it's too expensive now. I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.